everybody. Welcome to episode 2 of the Lace 'em Up podcast. So, we just filmed this episode and our audio crapped out. So, we're going to do this all over again.
Whoa. Don't fucking say our audio, bro. Your fucking audio.
We're a team here, sir.
Oh, my bad.
We're a team here, sir.
Sorry.
You gonna throw me under the bus, you filthy ass motherfucker. Okay, so there was an issue with my mic. My audio got corrupted. So unfortunately, it is 4:15 a.m. on the 24th.
For the love of the podcast, we're recording this shit again.
January 24th. It's 4:15 a.m. We are exhausted. We FaceTimed each other. We're both like, I want to go to sleep. But if we don't do this now, it's not going to get done. So we're going to try to keep this entertaining for y'all, even though for us, it's deja vu for another hour. And yeah, so let's get right into it.
I hope y'all enjoy that shit.
I hope so too. So, keeping up. I feel like I've said this before. We're gonna start out the segment with our 3 stars of the week. So, we already know each other's 3 stars, but we're gonna tee them off again for you guys. So, for myself, first star is Dustin the Diamond Poirier for his performance tonight or last night over Conor McGregor, getting the win. Second star is going to be Colin Sexton for scoring a sexton of buckets against the Cleveland Cavaliers. That's the second time cracking that joke for me. And third star is our man, who is it, Killian? Shaquille O'Neal, fucking shacking the fool out here himself. So, how about you tee off your 3 stars for us, brother?
3 stars. I'm gonna go with my number 1, my man Anthony Davis, the Brow. Dropping a good 37 points on his Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, that little crayon bird above his eyes. Okay, continue.
Number 2, I got my other man, William Nylander, for his performance in both games this week. We're going to talk about that. We're going to get there. You know, I'm really liking this hockey shit.
We're going to get there again.
Number 3, my man Thierry already mentioned it, Colin Sexton. He went off on them 3 boys. You know, he did his thing.
Killed the 300 monster.
We'll talk about that. Yeah, we'll talk about that too.
Yes, sir. So,
but yeah, let's get into it.
We're going to start this off with UFC 257, since it's the freshest in our mind. Extra fresh in our mind, actually. So, we just want to start off the discussion. First off, talking about the co-main. Chandler versus Hooker. As we said, Chandler is fresh on the scene. He's making his UFC debut. Was hyped up a lot before the fight. Came in, got his chance against Dan Hooker, ranked number 6 in the division. Shout outs to Dan Hooker for giving him the opportunity. Michael Chandler got a crazy knockout or TKO. Hit him with a punch, hit him with a straight, got him on the ground and just ground and pounded. And the fight was called there. And he got the dub.
Before the fight, I did not think that guy was gonna be like that nice. Season debut didn't make him look as nice as Sting, you know. Didn't say anything too great about that guy. We just heard a little good things about Hooker. We thought he would, at least I thought he was gonna win. Chandler came in, showed his thing.
I mean, yeah, Chandler was hyped up before the fact, so I knew who he was, and I knew the fight could go either way. But I know most people were hoping Chandler would win because he's been pretty hyped up. Mm-hmm. Once again, shout out to Dan Hooker for giving him the opportunity, and great fight. And then we'll see what this means for the division. I think that Michael Chandler is the only fighter that Khabib would be interested in fighting right now in the division. The only one who would come back for that coveted 30-0 to defend his belt one more time. So
you would want him to come back, right?
I would want him to come back, yeah, for the 30-0. He he's still a great fighter. The only reason he actually retired was because his father passed away, and he promised his mother that he wouldn't fight without his dad in his corner anymore, which is respectable. You know, family stuff going on. But yeah, so this division is a whole mess right now. So we also have the Dustin Poirier versus Conor McGregor fight, which is also in the same division. So McGregor loses to Dustin Poirier.
Yeah.
I saw the fight going
in y'all faces. In y'all faces, whoever voted for Conor McGregor on that poll, there you have it.
Yeah. So I could have seen it going either way. Honestly, I wanted McGregor to win only because I wanted to see him fight again, and I think that it's good for the game, good for the UFC when he's fighting and he's popular, because it brings a lot more fans to the sport, which all in all, more fans, more money, better the sport becomes. But I'm also happy for Dustin Poirier getting to prove himself, getting this opportunity. He's only been ever the interim champ. Maybe this gets him an opportunity to be the champion if Khabib doesn't come back, because I don't think Khabib would fight Dustin Poirier again. I think he beat him already. Like I said, I think the only guy he's interested in is Michael Chandler, because he's beaten most of the top guys in the division. And then the one guy he hasn't fought, who he was scheduled to fight many times, it got canceled, is Tony Ferguson, but he's on a 2-fight losing streak, and he lost to Justin Gaethje, who Khabib beat in his 29th fight on his retirement night. So yeah, I think Chandler's the only guy who would be attractive for him. And then for Conor McGregor, looks like he's just got to earn his keep again. And we all know what kind of star he is, and what he attracts, and a main
he attracts the money.
Yep, a main event with him is important. You've heard all this before, haven't you? So yeah, main event with him is important. It will always be because of who he is and who he attracts. And yeah, he's just gonna. He said he wants to fight 2 more times this year. He's gonna have to fight again and climb his way back up after this defeat.
Hopefully.
So
hopefully, because that'd be much better than last year. Because he only fought once, you said, right?
Yeah, he only fought once last year. So, and then I explained the drama surrounding that. So he wanted to fight more. They wanted to save him for when COVID cleared up and they can get ticket sales. He was upset about that, exposed some DMs with Dana White, whole beef, and then came back around this year, a year later, a new fight, and he wants to fight 2 more times.
And the motherfucker lost.
And he lost. And he lost. Hey, he won the last one, though, so we'll see what the future holds for Conor McGregor, man. I hope he doesn't retire again. Hope he sticks around and fight some more.
Yeah, he's gonna go and fight Jake Paul.
Man, that would be. I don't think so. I think he'd go fight Manny Pacquiao before Jake Paul. I don't think.
Nah, he gotta fight Jake Paul, bro. He gotta fight Jake Paul. Jake Paul giving him 50 mil. 50 mil.
Man, the guy has money. He doesn't care about that.
That last fight was for 5 mil.
So he has money, man. The guy's got money. He's pulling up to the arena in Rolls Royce. He's pulling up to Abu Dhabi in a yacht. Like, the man's got money, man.
Facts, but wouldn't you just want to fight a YouTuber knowing that you can actually fuck him up for 50 mil?
Honestly, after that fight, I feel like it'd be kind of embarrassing for him to go fight Jake Paul. I think he should stick with MMA and prove that he still got it. Like, I think you gotta have a little bit of self-respect for yourself and show that you're still that guy. But
yes, sir.
Anyways, enough about UFC. Let's move on to the NBA. We got Kyrie Irving's return, his comeback interview. How would you share some of your thoughts for the people listening?
I'm happy he came back and did that interview, because that's what we needed from him. As in, like, the boy just left and, like, we didn't hear anything. We didn't know why. We just heard, he went to a party, this, that, whatever. But why did he stop playing? What was it, like 6-7 games? We needed that interview. He needed to express himself. For us, the fans, it's like, why the fuck are you not playing? We want to see what the next big three is gonna be like. Mm-hmm. He did his comeback, whatever. We seen him on the court. How do you feel about his interview?
I see no issues with anything he said. The only thing with Kyrie that bugged me is, you know, it's a job at the end of the day. You're getting paid. You should be able to share, maybe not the full story, but just share with management that you need to take some time for yourself with management and your coach. And just
He is the management.
he is the management, man. Chief Kyrie. Next thing you know, I don't know, he's gonna do some voodoo on fucking Steve Nash, bro. Like, I don't know what's up with those. What was he using again? The
Are you talking about the sage, bro?
the sage, bro. But anyways, nah, I apologize. That's mean to Kyrie, even though they should trade his ass. But
Nah, we love Kyrie. We love Kyrie.
yeah,
Or at
we
least
love
a little
Kyrie's
bit.
highlights. But yeah,
Cleveland
so
Kyrie.
huh?
Cleveland Kyrie, at least.
Cleveland Kyrie before LeBron came. The last time Kyrie was loved. Uncle Drew Kyrie.
Exactly. That's exactly it. Uncle Drew Kyrie. I
Yeah.
need to watch that freaking commercial again.
Anyway, but yeah, so I have no problem with his interview. Everything he said, mental health, taking care of yourself, making sure everything's good, that's fine. Take your time. Just let the coach and the management know, and that's about it, man. All I really have to say about Kyrie's interview there.
All right. What about the game? How do you feel? How do you feel he performed in the first game back?
How did I feel he performed?
Yes. How do you feel? Tell me.
How did you feel he performed? I feel like someone who was wearing his jersey and his shoes, who was rocking a rat tail, dropped 42.
No, chill. Relax. Let's not talk about what Colin did to his head. Let's talk about what he did coming back. Okay. We'll get to Colin in a minute.
What he did was lose. Lose.
Okay, but he still dropped 37.
Yeah.
He dropped 37.
He dropped 37 and caught an L. With James Harden and Kevin Durant on your team. Like, how do you let that kid do that to you, bro? How do you let that kid do that to you?
With
bro?
your shoes on. With his shoes
bro.
on.
With a crusty rat tail hanging out the back of his head, man. Come on, man. With your shoes, with your number. With your number, shit. Might as well make him Uncle Drew. Like, he should be the new Uncle Drew. They recasted him. They recasted Uncle Drew. My God. Embarrassing. So, 147 to 135 in OT. Hey, man.
He dropped 37. He dropped 37.
KD dropped 38.
KD dropped 38. Yup. And James Harden had a triple-double.
Yeah, KD pretty much had a triple-double himself, too. 8 assists, 12 rebounds. Embarrassing. So,
How do you lose to that? Who the fuck is gonna give me a really good excuse for for losing this shit?
Sexton. That's it. Sexton. That's it.
No, he had 42. The next guy that scored the most in that team was Jetty Osman with 25. That team had 37, 38, and a walking triple-double by James Harden, and y'all still lose?
Embarrassing. But
They're not winning a championship. If you think they're winning a championship, go fuck yourself.
I mean, I didn't think they were going to beat the Lakers anyways, so doesn't really change my opinion.
For whoever's out there like thinking that Brooklyn can actually win a championship, go reevaluate yourself. That's all I have to say.
Then they're going to make it work, and everybody's going to be roasting you.
Fuck that, they're not making it work, bro. They have no big man. They're gonna have to trade some shit to get a big man on that team for sure. They're gonna have to.
Yeah, I mean, we could also talk about game 2, more of the same. Jared Allen, their old man, the fro, dropping points on him. Same result, without KD this time. Still embarrassing, and I don't have much more to say about that game. Do you?
I'm embarrassed. That's it.
Embarrassed for the big 3. Hey man, hey people, if we're lacking some energy, 4 a.m. Been through this.
Nah. I got energy. You ain't got no excuses. We're here because of you, honey.
Man, look at my eyes. They look like pistachios, bro. Look at this, man. Looks like shells. Shells about to close up. Crush the nut. That was weird. Anyways, Victor Oladipo. We said some comments about him. We'll make this clear. Make this clear to the people who said something. We clearly meant, we didn't mean that he was better. Did not mean that he was better. We said that he would have a higher ceiling, and you can argue that he would be better than Oladipo this season, playing on Indiana. Given that Oladipo had an injury, he's older, his ceiling is not as high, and that's basically what we meant. But shout out to Oladipo, great debut. What he scored, 32 points.
32, 5 rebounds, 9 assists. Pretty good numbers.
Pretty good numbers for him, man. So
Yeah.
shout out to
But
Oladipo.
they still lost though. They still lost.
Of course, they still lost. I mean, it's Houston. They're washed. They don't have James Harden.
Come on, man.
I love Boogie, bro. I love Boogie. I love John Wall, but man, you see John Wall getting up for a dunk, bro? That's not John Wall.
Who is that?
That's D.Rose.
Okay, yo, real last question though. Real last question. Without injuries and shit, who do you think would have had a better career, John Wall or D-Rose?
D.Rose.
Really?
D.Rose. Did John Wall ever win an MVP?
No, but he was playing.
That's it. That's the end of the argument.
Nah, bro.
Bro, D.Rose, come on, man. Healthy D.Rose is. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man.
That guy couldn't.
John Wall.
D-Rose,
John Wall, bro. John Wall is like broken Russell Westbrook, bro. Like, come on, man. Come on,
I think
man.
D-Rose is broken Russell Westbrook.
Man, I think D-Rose, if he was healthy, would be better than both of them. If he stayed healthy and didn't get his injury. But, hey, man.
I don't know about that, man.
Hey, man, that didn't happen, so
That boy got the ACL and it's said, nah.
ACL, man. Those knees, bro. Those knees are already, like, 89, man. Like, I feel bad for that guy. That guy's walking around with a cane at 40, man. Like, I feel bad for that dude. But
I mean, he's trying to make his comeback or whatever, but Detroit ain't it. Detroit ain't it.
hey, man, he's been doing all right. Scored those 50 against 50 when he was on the
that was in Minnesota, bro. Kick that shit to the curb, please.
Hey, man, that was after his injury, though. Comeback. Respects to D-Rose,
that was still in Minnesota. Detroit right now, they're the last team in the league, but yet they got Blake Griffin on their team.
Bro,
Blake Griffin and D-Rose, please, bro. Come on, that should be something.
Give the Rose his flowers, bro. Give D-Rose his flowers. Give D-Rose his rose.
Hey, man. To all my D-Rose fans out there, I'm sorry for what happened to him.
All right, let's leave the man alone, man. So anyways, reason Shaq was my third star, and note that our 3 stars could be for good or bad reasons, and this one is definitely a bad reason. Shaq and Spider Mitchell. We see the interview before the game. This guy's like, oh, he doesn't have what it takes to make it to the next level, blah, blah, blah. Typical Shaq being a hater. And after the game, D. Mitchell, great game. And then my guy Shaquille O'Neal, certified capper, comes out here, certified. Like, that guy has 3 chips and a cap award for 2021, man. He comes out here.
Does he have 4?
Oh, he has 4. Yeah, you're right.
Does he have 4?
He has 4. Yeah, he does.
He won 3
with the
Kobe,
Lakers, 1 with Miami.
Yeah. Nah, he has 4.
Yeah, so
Dr. Shaq.
Yeah, so this guy's out here, tail between his legs. Oh, I said not to push you. Shut the fuck up, Shaq, man. Come on, bro. Come on, man.
Shaq's just a sad man because he ain't in the league no more. He's still trying to play. Did you hear how he went at Rudy Gobert last month, I think?
Man, he went at Rudy Gobert. He went at Dwight Howard because he wore the Superman and he was playing nice in the league. And he's like, oh, I'm the only Superman. Being a hater. Typical Shaq.
You gotta stop hating, boy. You gotta stop hating, please.
the situation with Seawood, too. Like, that one wasn't as bad, but still. And what we're kind of noticing. Sorry?
Shaq wants to play, that's why.
Man. Actually, I won't say anything, man. Shaq will crush me, so I'm gonna leave him be.
What are you about to say, bro?
I was gonna say that guy can't run no more and stuff and like roast him.
Yo, watch out, bro. Somehow, someone needs to freaking tag Shaq in the comments so we can get like Shaq and Thierry 1-on-1 and see what happens.
Oh, please, no.
If you're listening to this, tag Shaq in the comments.
I don't want it. Yo, it's COVID, bro. Don't cross the border, Shaq. Don't bring Corona to Canada, man. Keep that over there. Keep your Corona. Either way, bro. I don't know, man. But yeah, like it seems like these young kids, they're tired of dealing with the older heads, or not tired, but they're just like they just don't give a shit about what these guys have to say, and big ups to them, man. I think they shouldn't, and I think they just want to play ball and enjoy their careers. And KD and LeBron gave some comments on the situation and talking about getting hate from the older heads, and honestly, they're pretty right. The older heads are just always got shit to say.
Them too, especially, they're used to it, bro. People have been like tossing backlash at them and shit like that, being they're not good enough, they would not be able to handle it if they were to play earlier and stuff like that. And so they know.
There was even the situation with Chuck and KD where KD just didn't answer his questions. Pretty hilarious video. I know you haven't seen it, but you gotta watch that.
Chuck, I don't even like that guy. Well, I like him. I like him as a basketball player, but like I don't allow him to talk shit because like, boy, you've never won a championship. Like, I'm not even talking shit or nothing. It's just a fact, like.
He's the Russell Westbrook of his generation.
Yo, leave my man Russell Westbrook alone, bro.
Bro, Bradley Wheel wants to run away from Westbrook, bro.
Bro, for real though, he's trying to get traded out.
I know he's trying to get traded, man. Who the fuck wants to stay over there? They're not doing shit over there. My guy's dropping 60. They're losing.
That's so sad, but I don't want him in Miami though, because I don't think that would work either.
We'll see what happens with that. But anyways, you want to discuss the LeBron versus Giannis and the Lakers being 8-0 on the road?
Yeah, LeBron dropped 34 on Giannis's head. I said that earlier, but I'm gonna say it again because like they had fucking audio issues, but we're not gonna talk about that. LeBron's gonna win MVP this year. 18th season. He's averaging 25, 8 and 8. He's 36 years old. I swear last time we talked about this, or was it you that told me that someone told me that they don't think LeBron can bring those numbers again?
No, I never said that. Who said that?
Was it you? Maybe it was you. Maybe it was my brother actually. I don't know, but someone told me that LeBron would not be able to meet these numbers again because he's 36, he's getting old, this, that, whatever. Oh, 36 and he's still giving me numbers like that. And they have the best record in the league right now.
Hey, man, shout out to LeBron. He's doing great.
Yeah, you know about it. The greatest of all time.
Okay.
LeBron Ramon James.
LeBron James. LeBron James. I would scream Taco Tuesday, but I'm tired.
It's not even fucking Tuesday anyways, bro.
I don't even know what day it is. All I know is my pillow's calling my name.
What? What's calling your name?
My pillow. All I know is my pillow's calling my name.
Mine was calling my name like an hour ago, bro.
My sheets are calling my skin. But anyways, oh man, we're gonna keep going back to the fact that we had to re-record.
It's part
that's
of
my
the,
bad,
it's part
people.
Of the business.
My bad.
It's part of the business.
Yep, it's the way it goes. Hey,
Wait, hold on. Pause. AD dropped 37 on Chicago. I think that's AD's season high right now.
Mhm.
What do you think? Do you think these guys can go back to back? Realistically speaking, if AD
The
plays
Lakers,
like that, yes,
they're the favorites.
they're the favorites to go back to back. But at the same time, like the West, I feel like the Clippers are gonna have something to prove. Realistically,
I mean, I agree, but until they prove something, then they get no respect. They got all the respect last year and they didn't prove shit. Hey man, but shout out to Paul George though. He's playing nice.
He's playing nice.
He's playing
Jamal
nice.
Murray's not playing as nice.
Dealing with adversity. Who's not playing as nice?
Jamal Murray.
Yeah. Hey man, maybe he's a playoff performer.
Which exactly what you said. Like it's kind of expected. Like he never really starts the season like banging, but like once it comes like playoff time, that's when he's like, damn, like yeah, this is business.
Mm-hmm.
This is business, you know.
Well, I want to move on to some NHL.
Yes, sir.
We watched both games this week. We've broken them down, so we'll break them down again. First game, 3-1. Own goal by Muzzin at the start of the game. Going down early. I'll say this before we break it all down. I thought the Leafs were the better team in that first game. We get an own goal scored on us. tough penalty call that was kind of borderline. Before that, actually, Matthews scored a nice goal through a little hole on the keeper. Some people might say, hey, he should have that save, so it's a shit goal. And I would argue the fact that Matthews put it in to that little hole on such a sharp angle means that it was a nice goal. But
did they have more shots in that game, though?
Huh?
Did they have more shots in that game?
They had more shots. They were the better team in that game. They were both good teams defensively. The Leafs had more shots. Edmonton got a lucky own goal early, and when you're down early, you're playing catch up. Got a lucky penalty call. Well, either way, I think the Leafs should kill the penalty regardless. But got a penalty call, scored on the power play, and then scored an empty netter to make it 3-1 final score. So now, second game of the week, last night's game, or 2 nights ago, I guess. The Leafs win 4-2. No Austin Matthews, so big deal to win that game without him. Draisaitl scores a shorthanded goal.
Whoa, you're going too fast, bro. You forgot to mention that my man's Joe Thornton is out for it, man.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Joe Thornton's out as well. I mean, hey, man, we're talking about Austin Matthews and Joe Thornton. No disrespect to Joe Thornton. Hopefully healthy recovery for him. Hopefully he comes back soon. But obviously, the major issue is not having Matthews in the lineup. His injury shouldn't be too serious. Hopefully we get him back soon. But honestly, winning without him, big deal. Starting off the game, Draisaitl scores a shorthanded goal. Nylander looks kind of rough. The Leafs look rough the whole first period. Probably the worst period they've played in the 2 games against Edmonton. Draisaitl easily gets past Nylander, scores a shorthanded goal. And then we have Adam Brooks scores his first NHL goal. Thought it was a beautiful tip. Turns out to just go off his skate and go in. But hey, man, shout outs to you. First NHL goal. You'll never forget it. Congratulations. And then we got Jimmy Vesey. Beautiful pass from Willie Nylander. And I think that's why you're falling in love with the guy.
Yeah, that's exactly why. Unselfish, hustler. He plays really hard.
Yeah, since last season he's been playing real well. So nice pass across to Vesey. Vesey took his sweet time with it and picked the top corner, which you'd like him to put it in faster, but hey, he scored. So
that's all that matters, bro. That's all that matters.
And then we get a beautiful tip-in goal by McDavid. So you as a first-time fan watching McDavid, I know you gushed about him already, but how about you gush about him again for us,
Yo,
you go for round 2, correct? You go round 2 in you for McDavid? McDavid wants round 2.
I don't think I like him anymore. Yeah, but for real though. I don't think I've ever seen anyone skate that fast, with the puck. Realistically, the handle that he has with the stick and all that stuff.
Neither have I.
Crazy.
Neither have I.
It's crazy. I'm definitely gonna watch him more because when you see someone that great play this game, it's just damn, I want to watch this shit again.
Yeah.
When are we playing them next? Are we playing them next actually?
Oh yeah, for sure. We got at least 7 more games against them this season because it's the only Canadian division. So we played everybody 9 to 10 times, and we've only played them twice. So we're gonna see them much more.
Okay, hopefully.
But yeah, beautiful tip by McDavid. Shot from the point, tip right in front of the net through the 5-hole. Beautiful goal. Nothing else to say. But then John Tavares goes and gets a nice tip goal to take the lead, 3-2. And then Mitch Marner finishes it all off with an empty netter and final score 4-2. So
Mitch also impressed me this week. Bro, for some reason, I feel like he's the smallest man on the ice all the time, but he's always everywhere.
He is really small.
But he's always everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, he's a great player, man. That's why he gets paid $10 million. So,
boy,
he gets paid, as you would say, he gets paid no off-game money. So that's why when he has a bad game, people are a little rough on him. But Mitch is a great player, man. We have a lot of great players on the offensive side. To be honest with you, the Leafs defense looks the best I've seen in maybe ever. They look great. Not to overhype them, but the defense is looking real good, and I don't know if that's the coach's system or if it's just the new players we've added, solidifying the back end. But our defense looks great, which is like something I wasn't able to say about the Leafs.
Let's hope that defense shows when it comes playoffs.
I mean, that's where it all matters, right? That's where we got vets on the squad. So, another important NHL news, big trade, Laine for Dubois. I think that the Blue Jackets won this trade by a lot. Just to give a little context.
Let's educate some people real quick. Is it the Columbus Blue Jackets?
Columbus Blue Jackets, yes, sir.
All right,
so,
thanks.
Yeah, Columbus Blue Jackets. Noted? CBJ, as they say.
Thanks.
Yeah, but make sure to put the C, not just the BJ, because that means something else.
Yo, talk about this damn trade, boy.
You want to go to sleep? So do I.
Yes.
All right, don't worry. We're getting through it. So Laine for Dubois. Patrick Laine, he's like a broke man's Alex Ovechkin. He can get you 40 to 50 goals a season. Not as hardworking, not as banging the body, but he's the best player in the deal. And just to give you guys some context, both teams got trade requests from Laine and Dubois, and Roslovich, who was part of the deal from Winnipeg's end as well. And Laine and Dubois have kind of been a problem for them, just fitting them into the lineup and in the locker room and stuff. So they're kind of trading a problem for a problem. So Laine has salary retained, and they also trade Jack Roslovich, who is an okay defenseman. He's got potential. We'll see what he becomes for Pierre-Luc Dubois and a third-round pick. I think that Columbus comes out of the deal with the better player in Patrick Laine. And we will see how they end up. They're both good players, both talented. I think Patrick Laine is the better player in the deal. That's why I'm a little surprised they retained salary and gave up an extra player. I thought that it would maybe be like a 1-for-1, and even maybe like Laine for Dubois and a pick. So I'm a little surprised with what they gave up. But we'll see what these players do. They get a fresh start. They get away from the problems that they had. Something important of note is something important of note is Dubois got benched for the second and third period on his last game with Columbus. So that was the final nail in the coffin, and that's why pretty much everybody knew he was going to get traded after that.
He didn't like that.
I mean, the coach is a rough coach. He didn't like that. Of course he didn't like that. What was that? That's definitely Tyler KB. What was that? He didn't like that.
He didn't like that.
What was that? Oh my goodness, man. You were possessed. But yeah, so fresh starts for the guys. I feel like I've said that like 3 times already, but
someone's tired.
But yeah, we'll see how it goes for them. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that trade. So I think that we are going to cut the episode here. I don't know if you want to add anything else, Mr. KB?
No, I don't have anything else to add. That's really much it. I was going to add stuff, but oh shit! Actually, no, I do have something to add. Kevin Porter Jr. got traded from the Cavs to Houston for a second rounder, which I think was a steal. But that's all I have to say.
Mm-hmm. Some people in the comments were saying that it was a fair deal. I don't know the player that well, but I would assume that a proven player for a second round pick is not the best deal. But,
yeah.
Once again, we'll see how that one goes. But anyways, we just wanted to say thank you to everybody who listened to the second episode. We're sorry
and
that
the first one, and the first one, and for the feedback that we got. Thank you.
And the feedback we got, appreciate it. We know the energy was a little bit low. You'll have to forgive us. That's my bad for the first episode's audio.
You see how
it was actually a longer episode. We got through this one pretty quick, but we still appreciate you guys listening, and we'll come back next week stronger and rested, and we'll get you guys another good episode. So take care.
Okay.